So do any one of these topics matter to you as an organization? Increasing revenue, increasing profitability, increasing innovation, productivity, increasing customer loyalty, quality, cycle time reduction. Everything organizations need to survive can go back to their investment in career development. That's why I love this book. This is the 3rd edition, by the way. Make sure you're looking out for the 3rd edition of Bev and Julie's new book, Help Them Grow or Watch Them Go. These are career conversations. These are talking about and asking questions, and even in the micro, I don't know about you, but finding the micro amounts of time to ask engaging questions to not only employees if they report to you, or if you're an employee and an individual contributor and you're trying to have a conversation with your leader about your career. If people get intimidated because they think it needs to be so time consuming, that's why I love this book. There's so many things in here. There's what ifs. So for instance, what if? By the way, side note, any book that has a foreword that you can't get through without highlighting a bunch of lines already before you even get into the juicy content is worth its weight in gold. So worth its weight in gold. But for example, what if career development was the reason people stayed instead of the reason they left an organization? What if part of their daily, weekly, monthly, whatever cycle that is of conversations included a piece of career development? And by the way, if your leader doesn't do this now, that's okay. Maybe they didn't learn how to do that, and that's fine. You, with an accountability partner, can be doing this with each other. Take the judgment labels off. I mean, raise your hand if you're perfect. I'm not. So having these kind of conversations, having these kind of questions, and this book's is full of all kinds of questions that you can be asking. We're going to work through them. But just thinking about the fact that developing talent and what that looks like, I love this line right here. Change any word in this book from you, so wherever it says you, to I, and now you're having a completely different conversation. You can be having this conversation with yourself. Because sometimes those conversations are even more enlightening than from others, right? But you can do that with any book. I just thought that was a cool line. So thinking about that for your development, if you've ever given advice or guidance to someone or a suggestion when they were going through something, maybe re-examine that for yourself and see if it applies to you. I know it definitely does for me. So we're going to continue. But looking at this is about a book for anyone who has a role in developing others, and that others includes yourself. So we'll leave it with this. What is one thing, one action, one thing you could be doing daily that starts focusing on your own development? What is one thing you could be doing daily that focuses on your own development? If you're already just, aficionado and you're already awesome at this stuff, put it down in the comments about what you already do, or something a mentor, coach, leader, someone influential in your life who has made a positive impact to you told you to start doing on a daily basis. And then drop it in the comments to help somebody. Let's all help each other out in the comments too. One big thing that was very helpful for me was just having these what if questions out of this book. The first time I read, I think it was the 2nd edition, the first time I read the book, and it just ended with what if, and they're all what if up questions. Like, what if career development was the reason people stayed instead of leave an organization? So ponder on those kind of things. Add it in the comments, something that you took away from a leader, a book, anything that talks about something you could be doing daily on the micro. It doesn't have to be some huge thing. Some of us only have 300 seconds a day. That's all I'd ever ask of you. 300 seconds a day. That's 5 minutes. 300 seconds a day to invest in you so that then you could pour out in others. It's that whole oxygen mask on an airplane thing, right? In the event of an emergency, you put that oxygen mask on yourself first. That's what they direct you to do. You think that's being selfish? No. If you do that, then you can take care of everybody else. Something we all need to remember. So I hope you have the best day ever. Thanks for checking in. Please leave those comments about helpful guides and tips and tricks that someone's given you so we can all help one another grow. Take care.